Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be walking through IXION. Of course there will be multiple parts of this walkthrough because the game is actually pretty long. It's not possible to pass it in one shot. So yeah, we're gonna choose the default difficulty because of the fact that challenge and custom is about more of a masochism rather than the actual gameplay, and the journey is very easy. It's too easy. We're not gonna walk into that. So yeah, default one. I'm gonna let you watch the introduction trailer and then we'll get to the game. So let's go.
Launch control, we have Tycoon clearance for shuttle launch. Initiate Stanford protocol.
Clean procedures, check. Guidance go. Batista safety protocol, check.
Launch control to EMB Charon. All systems are go.
Launch is imminent. Personnel are instructed to evacuate the launch pad.
Minus 30 seconds.
Deflectors out.
Opening matches. 10, 9, 8, 7,
Ignition.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Lift off.
Launch sequence complete. EMB Charon heading for low Earth orbit. Transferring data to in-heaven. Master received.
Keep it on.
Visualize approaching near Tycoon structure.
PVS Tycoon to EMV Sharon. You have clearance for final approach. EMV Sharon. You have been assigned to Tycoon Docking Bay. Welcome on board, passengers.
Alright, so we have just arrived to the station.
Shuttle EMV Sharon is now docked. Sector 1 empowered and pressurized. Munchie decontamination protocol online. Disembarkation authorized. Message to crew members. Welcome on board the Tycoon, property of Dolus Aerospace Engineering Corporation. You will soon be given your assignments, but until then, please continue to wait near the docking bay. We hope you have a productive voyage, and would like to thank you for your contribution towards humanity's future. Administrator, I am Eden, the personal assistant installed on board the Tycoon. In accordance with the Munchie Protocol, I have been designed to take into consideration your complete psychological profile so that I may more accurately respond to any needs you may have. My primary purpose is to ensure the Tycoon's automated systems function efficiently. I will keep track of the tasks that are necessary for you to fulfill your prerogative of reaching Proxima Centauri and carrying out field research, mining operations, manufacturing protocols, and Dolos colonization tests.
Administrator, I wanted to introduce you to your first tasks personally. I'm Dolos' cryonics lead, Marduk Council member Giovanni Battista. So, let's see. Your first objective will be to begin setting up essential infrastructure aboard the Tycoon, meeting the environmental conditions that are required to support your crew. Having laid these foundations, you will then oversee the installation of the Vol engine and perform a short test jump to Proxima Centauri. Upon arrival, your research teams will carry out a brief survey of local space, gather a few rock and coal dust samples, fire up the colonization protocol, begin building the foundations for mankind's future, yada yada yada. And then you'll come back. Now, in order to achieve this, you'll need to familiarize yourself with the Tycoon's core functions. It's no big deal. There's the production,
Man, this is taking too long.
Construction, balancing of power output with allocation. Oh, and space exploration, you know, setting out expeditions and all.
For some reason, I don't like this guy.
Everything needed to establish scientific advancement and harmonious autonomy on board the Tycoon.
It's like gut feeling that he's up to no good.
Eden's gonna display and keep track of your main objectives. Oh, and Administrator, don't let the position go to your head. Veneer has insisted to center Dolos' focus on the Tycoon. But this mission is just in preparation for our next project, the Protagoras. The Marduk Council worked damn hard to pull this mission together ahead of schedule. So, toe the line, do as you're told, and bring the Tycoon back in one piece. Leave the grand gestures and saving of mankind from ecosystemic destruction to us, okay? One last word of advice. We don't all think like Veneer Dolos. As of yet, no human law has been officially established amongst the stars. That sounds like an opportunity knocking to me.
That's the last paragraph that actually makes sense when we're looking at the fact that I don't like this guy. I mean, the fact that the law was not established does not mean that you can do whatever you want, right? Okay, so here we are. This is a city building game, pretty much, and management game. So we're gonna be building city, self-sustaining city in space on the station here. So let's first connect the dots, right? I think this is a way to go. Okay. Right, so here we are. Not sure what this is needed or not, but yeah, let's... Okay, now we need a maintenance station, right? Ah, no. Circle the thing around. Why am I doing this? It's because of the fact that there are stations, that there are different stations, will be different stations over here, and these walls are basically the have the hatches inside them to the other sectors. So if you block them, you will isolate the sector, which is a very bad thing. Okay, so now let's not sure. Let's put this guy temporarily over here somewhere. Here, I believe. No. This guy, the maintenance guy. Let us put him over here. Now let's put 1, 2, 3, right? Okay, so this one is for food. This one is for alloys, right? And this one is for polymers. And there will be one last one, which is like for electronics. It doesn't look like... Okay, we have a lot of electronics here. Now let's silence all these guys here. It's actually a pretty comprehensive instruction as to how you're doing things. So if you will find yourself lost during the course of the game, you can always come back here and figure out what is it that you're missing. Right, so we need... no, docking station we have. Factories, okay, tech lab, and the population, okay. So we need houses, right? People need to live somewhere. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks compact, and there is no waste so far. So let's collect all the stuff that we have. Alright, houses are built. Now we're gonna need this guy as well, but that's later on, not now. Let's collect all the resources here. Okay, let's speed things up a little bit. It has been like 6 days already. We still don't have anything built. That's not good. Right. First, I think we need to clear out all this garbage that we have lying around, collect them into the stockpiles, and then we can start building. For now it says collect 40 alloys. That's primitive, but alright. Here we are, collecting things. Right, we also need a mess hall, so there should be food somewhere out here. But it's not visible yet, as of now. Yeah. Okay, so what do it look like from outside? Oh Jesus, this is a great view. Seriously, I mean, look at it. Over there, you see the satellites out there, the planet, our blue ball of life. It's beautiful. Meh. Okay. I need some alloys, so I'm gonna switch to alloys. Temporarily, I just need to, like, build at least one stockpile. Right, so this is going to be for alloys. The rest of it we can transfer. Okay, this is going to be for electronics then. This is going to be polymers.
Administrator, I have established a connection with Dolus's lead data scientist,
Emma Clay. Okay, let's go.
Administrator, Mr. Dolos has made it abundantly clear when it comes to security. Given the importance of the Tycoon, we must have full control over what is happening inside the station. My name is Emma Klein, Dolos's lead data scientist and member of the Marduk Council. My department have just completed final synchronization between Eden and our data treatment tool, the DLS. The DLS, or Data Listening System, is capable of scanning, recording, and parsing
No, this is not
exchanges of
enough.
any kind.
I need to build more houses.
The DLS programming that is a part of Eden will filter all data collected and bring to your attention only the most relevant information. It will also provide you with a condensed overview of any situations that may arise and formulate potential future outcomes. It will permit you to give direct orders without having to go through additional unnecessary paperwork. Eden will then take care of everything via their DLS accreditation, as is often the case with tools produced by my department. I think you'll find that once you start using the DLS, you'll never be able to do without it. Oh, and before I let you go ahead and start writing history, Dr. Munchie, our lead medical expert, wanted me to bring to your attention a possible side effect of vol jumping. Whilst there is a correlation between prolonged space travel and the development of early onset dementia, he believes that a vol jump has the potential to accelerate this process, although this is yet to be proven. His recommendation is for you to immediately send any crew members that are exhibiting uncharacteristic or symptomatic behavior to an infirmary. as these facilities are equipped to treat the mind as well as the body. Remember that all of your actions and choices are being reported by Eden. We are not affiliated with any national or even international organization. The only people that you are answerable to are those of us who sit on the Marduk Council, who represent the collective interests and ambitions of the company.
Right. Thank you very much.
A new request awaits your attention.
Where is that request? Okay. Of course, you need to eat. No surprise there. So, food. Let's put... Okay, actually, no. Let's put it this one over here. Yeah. Okay, so houses have been built, I assume. So it's like 105. Okay, we have satisfied the demand for the houses and the places to rest. Now let's finish collecting all this garbage around. And of course I know that this is not the garbage, that those are just building materials here, but they look pretty much like garbage and they occupy space, same as garbage. So until it's in stockpile, it is garbage. So in my opinion. So alright. So now we need to put this guy over here. It's just the fact that we have this over here and we need to collect them all. Alright, so for now we don't have any electronics, so let's switch it to the alloys as well. What is the problem here? So I've switched it to... Okay, it should be food.
Administrator, I have an incoming transmission from Marduk Council member Henry Bargeville.
Okay, cargo ship.
Bonjour, Administrator. What a wonderful day to embrace our faith, don't you think? I'm Henri Bargeville, writer, philosopher, lobbyist, but most of all member of the Marduk Council. I have taken the liberty of personally arranging an exchange out of courtesy with the Oceanabe, a ship in high orbit belonging to one of our commercial allies, the Ashtongites. Even so, they are a small organization. The Ashtongites are important partners who share the same pragmatic, moralistic, and spiritual outlook as we do. The Oceanabe will provide us with a source of food whilst carrying out the Tycoon's initial testing. By making it the first exclusive trade partner of the Tycoon, we will demonstrate to our long-term allies that Dolos wishes for them to share in our successes. Please assign a cargo ship so that we can check the trade routines. Administrator, trust in genetic collectors. Serve similar space will reveal the pattern.
Now you can see that there is a lot of sci-fi over here. Of course it is like remote future, very remote. It's like 200, 300, maybe 400 years ahead of where we are right now. So of course there will be a lot of stuff that might seem like science fiction basically. So I cannot imagine a ship of this size in space. Not the fact that I'm a regular in space here, but like regular in space here, but I cannot imagine this kind of thing. I mean, it's not at this point in time, it's not possible. And there's a self-similar space or whatever it is they have invented in order to illustrate the fact that we're moving from one solar system to some other system, so to some other stellar system or something. I mean, it's not there for us yet. Okay. So what have we done? We have built a science ship, we have built a cargo ship, we have accommodated our guys with the proper accommodation. Well, proper, you can see that those are not exactly the best and top of the line housing, but they do the trick. They have a place to rest and sleep. Now, as for the building materials, we still haven't collected all of them because really we haven't finished building first the first station yet. So there will be a lot more of objects here. For now it will do. So let's do some sciencing. Initially, I mean, this is our solar system. This is our solar system. Calm as a rock, nothing is happening, clean, no disasters, no nothing. I mean, this is where we are right now. Even 400 years later, it will be the same thing. I mean, things like stellar systems, they need hundreds of thousands of years to have something changed, basically. So it goes like in very, very small steps.
Ship has arrived at its destination.
Okay. So we have reached our destination. Let's take a look. Research data. We need research data, so let's research a little bit, because this science is a very important factor here. Right. So now let's put some factories. This is the first factory we're gonna build. I would prefer not to take away the bottom side of the station because of the fact that space is aligned over there. But we can fix that thing later. Let's put it over here. Yeah. Okay, so for now there is no waste. We have utilized our space efficiently. Okay.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, a science team has completed a task. Let's collect the science and move on to the next objective here. Okay. Moon. No, I want to go to the Saturn first. Moon is our primary objective, right? Right. Resolve the moon event on the planetary system map. We're not gonna do that for now. For now, we're just gonna fool around, see what we have here and there. Okay, so we're building this guy, but we're not turning him on because of the, you know, electricity stuff. We're short on it as it is. Right, so there are things that we need to research first. So basically, I don't get the idea of the fact that, you know, you need to research after you're in space, because, you know, you could have done that on the ground, right? But they have decided that research in space is much better than research on the Earth. So, okay, so be it. Let's do we need the probe launcher first. Probe launcher, that's 100% sure. EVA airlock, that's must have. Probe launcher is how we are gonna find the resources that we in space around us. Those are the guys that are scouting the area around us. Now EVA airlock, this is how the guys are fixing the hull, which is like at 100% right now. After the first jump, we're gonna have things falling to the floor and breaking apart. And then the insect farm. Insect farm is also an important thing because people need to eat, you know. And for some extended period of time, people are gonna be eating insect-based food, which is in space it's okay. I mean, on Earth it would be a problem, really, because why would you do that to yourself? But in space it's pretty much okay. So now that we don't have any science, well, we have some science, but that's not enough, nearly not enough to investigate what we have around. So let's send team to investigate. Let's do this. Okay, 2 months on the station. We're pretty much in the clear. The only thing I don't understand is why. Why population is 79? They were supposed to send 85 people, right? Right. So. Ah, in space! Okay, in space. Right.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, science ship. Ready for extraction. 10. Now let's go to the moon then. Okay. I think I can build one more just for kicks and remove these guys from our path. Right. Let's collect
A science
these.
ship has arrived at its destination.
Okay, 75, 85 plus something is left again. Okay. Right. Exploit security vulnerability. Okay, we're hacking the station on the moon. I'm not sure if they would be comfortable with this, but they, the owners of this corporation, Dolos ISC, I presume.
A science ship team has completed a task.
But let's improvise. Dismantle the base. Okay. Okay, do we have anything around? No. That's clear as a day.
A science ship team has completed a task.
90 science. That's what I'm talking about. Now we can start sciencing stuff. So it's like 12, right? 12. We have 8. We need to shut something down. Okay, let's turn these guys off. They're useless pretty much, just consuming energy. And over here it's like 12. Let's turn this thing on. And well, probe launcher. Let's go. Next one is going to be EVA airlock. And the third one, I cannot choose the third one here. Let's choose technology and upgrades. Okay, so these are the things that will have to be researched so far. Okay, collecting science and researching. Are you researching stuff? Yeah.
I have an incoming transmission from Dolus' head of medicine, Dr. Abhinav Munshi.
Okay, doctor. Let's listen to the
Greetings,
doctor.
Administrator.
See what
I'm
he
Dr.
has to
Abhinav
say.
Munshi, Dolo's expert in compartmentalism and medicine, and a member of the Marduk Council. I'm glad to finally meet you, even in this digital manner. Your psychological test results were quite impressive. My friend and colleague, Philip Stanford, couldn't be here today, so I will take the role of introducing you to the final stages of the whole engine integration. Before we get into that, however, we would like you to complete the testing station's exploration and enhancement capabilities. You'll then be able to begin researching the EVA airlock and assess its compatibility with the Tycho's core systems. I hope that the work of our team will ensure that you are equipped to deal with most situations you encounter up there. Before I leave you, Stanford would like me to remind you that space is a far less fanciful and forgiving environment than science fiction would have us believe. It would be wise to remember that.
Thank you very much. Then science fiction. I mean, this is science fiction, right? What else is it if not science fiction? Okay, let's build the EVA airlock here. And let's connect it. Right. So. Right. 2 lines is... This space here is useless, that's why I'm gonna fill it in with the roads. Over here, I think that would be enough. Okay. Right. At least there is a connection between the far side and this side, so that, you know, the cars would be able to, like, easily jump if necessary. And this road here can be cleared. That's right. This guy has to go. Okay, technology tree. And now we need insect farms as well. Okay, so this core is finished. At least the initial research. Now I'm gonna need to have batteries then, but the batteries are coming later on. I think after this research I will be able to, like, build batteries. Research batteries, yeah. Technology insect farm has been unlocked. At this point we need how many? Okay, it looks like 4 I believe will be enough. Just 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 4 of them, but we're not gonna enable them. We're gonna disable those guys. And remove this road over here. Yeah. And this place is for batteries. I hope I can fit at least 2 batteries over there, because, yeah. Okay, so battery tier 1. Yeah, it's 45, 45, 45. I don't have nearly enough alloys to do this. Okay, so let's open, construct a probe, and take a look at what we have around us, right? We also need to build a solar panel, otherwise half of the buildings will be dark, which we don't want to do, but okay. Probes. Let's take a look around. Okay. Yeah, I got him. So I found something interesting around. Okay, so you have launched. Okay, external construction. That's something, yeah. Okay. Okay, 150. We have discovered a new point of interest. Waiting for a science ship. Let's go. Now, the bulwark.
Science ship has arrived at its destination.
Okay. By proceeding beyond this point, you are breaching the terms of your contract with Dolos AAC. Further actions can and will result in summary dismissal. I doubt that, but okay. Right. Tycoon Station. This is Marduk Council member Rabia Nikonde. You're not authorized to interface without a hope. Okay. So, do you not realize that the whole world is watching you at the moment? and that your presence here could jeopardize this entire operation. Uh, you know what? I don't care. Let's go and send resources to the Outer Hope and see what you have to offer. Okay, so let's load her up and send the resources and see what she has to offer. I'm actually curious. Bribery in space. That's a new thing. Entirely new level.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, ready for extraction. We have 2 chips and 20 something. It's polymers, I believe. Yeah, that's polymers. Right. Let's take these 2 guys. Yeah. Now it asks me to build. Let's put this to electronics because we're going to receive some electronics here. Okay, let's build the ball engine. Right, so we have received electronics. The reason why I have these factories that I have built and, you know, stations that I have built over here as turned off because of the fact that we're short on power, and right now we don't have the factory to produce the polymers. That's why I don't think that building a solar panel at this point is a good idea. I don't think. I highlight this. It's my opinion. Some people might choose to build solar panels right away. Okay, so we ran out of alloys in one stockpile. Let's move to the next one. Okay, so we're building the wall engine. Okay, somebody's calling us again.
Administrator, because of your continued successful management of the Tycoon, Dolos have authorized the dispatch of new crew members and food supplies. Please ensure that they have suitable accommodation once you reach Proxima Centauri.
Okay, so we have 100 plus people, and we have like 15, 65 houses, which is 65, so it's gonna be 2 additional factory space, maybe maintenance, food, population. I think, no, it's going to be a waste. It's going to be a waste if I put them here, because this line here this one line. It has to. Yeah. When it comes to ergonomics, I think that batteries at the end would be much more sophisticated solution here. So over here we have like space that matches the exact count. So no, we have waste over here as well. Okay. Let's do it this way. Okay. So this should be enough. Yeah, and here we are. We ran out of alloys. We don't have enough of them. Of course, that's due to the fact that I built the insect farms a little bit too early. But, yeah. Now let's get those guys back to us. Well, not back, on board. Yeah, 200. Let's pause construction of these guys. And we don't need to maintain the hull, for now at least. It's like 100%. Okay, 175 guys. How many do we have? Okay, that's it.
Administrator, the different phases of preparation, calibration, and verification were successfully completed. You must now start the full bonding procedure. Dolos protocols now deem you competent to gather resources, knowledge, and test colonization routines. Once you reach Proxima Centauri, before you do so, Vanir Dolos, Marduk Council founder and Dolos CEO, wants to talk to you.
Okay, the big guy. Let's listen what he has to say.
Hello, Administrator. I'm glad to see that you have managed to complete your assignments in preparation for this unique moment in history. You must understand that this is not simply another chapter in humanity's story. The book of our life on Earth is over, and we stand now at its epilogue. It saddens me to think that there are many who have yet to comprehend the reality of our situation. We've endured endless cycles of war, crisis, and famine. Still, the worst is yet to come. There are others like Dolos who have prepared for this outcome, but most of our kind remain sheltered from the horror of the predicament we find ourselves in. This pale ghost of civilization will wither and die, and with it, the tenets and values of the past. As we prepare to leave this system for the first time, perhaps we must decide which fragments we will pick up and take forward with us. Through Dolos, I am offering mankind an alternative means of survival. The Tycoon is a tablet upon which we will carve our new history. Do you recognize why I have done all of this? Having foreseen our fate, I became fixated on altering it. I set about fashioning the ropes and tying the knots that would bind together this magnificent ship. It is true that our time in this world is brief, but at least I can rest assured knowing that my legacy will endure for eons. Farewell, Administrator. For the few who stand in the light and the many who dwell in the dark, you carry the fate of us all.
Okay, so they are so focused on the demise of the human race, or maybe on the destruction of the Earth, that it might actually happen. You know, it's like you're looking outside of the station, you look at our blue planet, and it doesn't look like it has an imminent demise ahead of it. It just doesn't look like it. Everything is so calm, tidy, and clean, so you don't think that, okay, this is probably the end. Okay, so move Tycoon into orbit of the moon. Okay, so I need to move the station, right? turn these guys off. Okay. Right, let's move. Tycoon, Moon. Let's go. Due to the fact that I don't have any batteries installed in my station, we'll go into the dark. Yeah. Your station is moving. Okay. Okay. We're back online. Right. Let's... Okay. Food. So, the end of the prologue. We have created 4 insect farms that will sustain our food consumption if anything to happen with our supplies over there. We have built ample of stockpiles in order to store resources. Now we have EVA airlock, we have probe launcher to find out where the resources are, we have tech lab in order to figure out how to do things. Things like batteries, although I'm still convinced that batteries is something that you might have wanted to pack right away when you're going to space or into some interstellar flights. Okay, so, and we have enough of base accommodation here. So we have all the people on board and everything's fine. The only thing we're missing here is the solar panels. And that's due to the fact that I don't want to spend the polymers because they are very scarce at the moment. And there is some other thing that we're missing. We're missing batteries because there is no way we're gonna research that with the 30 science. I will have to wait for ages for that thing to happen. So that's not something I want to do. Okay, let's shut down all of it. And let's click this button here. Clicking button wall. Charge wall engine. Okay, let's go.
In accordance with Ralph Stanford procedures, all ships must return to the Tycoon before Volt jump initiation.
Okay, wall engine activation. Right.
The Earth, our home, she is unique. Held in its bosom are the ingredients of evolution. Beyond raw survival, beyond the safety of comfort, we, humanity, pursue something greater. We have learnt, persevered, shaped our knowledge from that which is found in the furthest realms of science. However, humanity has brought destruction to the earth, polluted its blood, choked its breath. Today we are paying the price for this, We know the taste of a dying world. But the Earth is not to be our grave. A mother does not wish to see her children disappear with her. She wishes to see instead courage in her children, to carry on. Dolos carries this courage. We have gone further than any nation, moved faster than any corporation, hand in hand with those who, like us, carry that courage. The Tycoon Station is both an epilogue of these endeavors and a prologue to humanity's next steps. Our Council of Scientists leads the vanguard. They know, as do we all, that the survival of humanity now depends on what we glimpse out there in the dark. That we are masters of our own destiny. That we must go as a species bound together, pushing further into the unknown. We set sail on this new sea because there is hope to be found, horizons to explore, and because our very existence depends on it. I give you the stars. I give you the Vol engine.
Something tells me he didn't have this in mind when he wanted to fly to some other system, right? I mean, I took my eyes off you for about a minute. You have destroyed Moon,
Full jump complete.
probably put the Earth into its
Running
demise,
preliminary diagnostics.
on course to its demise.
Several anomalies detected.
No shit, there were anomalies.
Multiple digital security breaches found within full jump routines. Full engine critically damaged. Hull integrity compromised. Analysis confirms discrepancies between the mission clock and the apparent advanced state of the solar system. We are receiving no communication signals from Earth. Likelihood of ongoing survival stands at approximately 7.67%. Activating Marduk survival protocols. New mission objective established. Ensure humanity's survival by finding a habitable exoplanet.
Okay, so you have put us
Urgent
on
issues
course
requiring immediate attention.
on a one-way trip.
Increase food production output. Restore hull integrity.
In a damaged ship.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Okay, so now you have to be a politician over here somehow. I mean, because you don't have answers to this question. I mean, administrator, you have noticed that the moon has broken apart. The crew are aware of this, and there are many rumors that are spreading throughout the station. You will have to make an official statement. What official statement can you make at this point? We have boarded the ship, right? We were told that everything's going to be fine. You're just going to some Proxima Centauri system over there. Then you're coming back. There will be no problems along the way. And then, once you make the jump to the Proxima Centauri, instead of appearing in the Proxima Centauri, you end up in the same solar system. But apparently, 100,000 years later, because I cannot imagine that this happened in overnight, Earth could not have vanished. Well, it's not vanished, but Earth could not have been destroyed like in one day. It's probably has taken some time to, deteriorate. We have a hull bridge as a result, so I don't know. I don't know what to say. It was humanity's fate. No way. I refuse to acknowledge that. I refuse to say that. in general. It's our fault. Also, no. Definitely not. What we have done, we have pushed the button. They told us that everything will be fine, and then all of a sudden, you know, we have destroyed a lot of stuff. So we had some digital breaches over there. So probably it was somebody else who did it. Okay, so let's go with Dolos has many enemies.
The crew's trust in your leadership is falling.
I would not have trusted this response myself. I completely understand the crew at this point. So it's crew is asking a lot of questions about the state of the Earth. Blah, 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 blah. You should find some answers quickly. Commit sending an expedition to Earth. I agree to that 100%. We need to go to the Earth and figure out what has happened over there. So let's go to the Earth, right? Let's take a look at the moon. That's what we have left of our moon. No. Bunch of stones here and there. Something is still burning inside it.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Okay, guys, you have arrived. Let's investigate Dolos headquarters. Now, what do we need to do? We need to start feeding people, right? Right. So here we are. Right. So, and we also need to investigate. Yeah, we need a probe in the probe launcher, but in order to launch the probe launcher, we need more. Right. So there is no other way but. Okay, shut it down. Turn this thing on and build some solar panel here. 10. Okay, I can go by 10. Right. Let's speed this up because guys are hungry.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Now, are you building it? Okay, so right, solar panel has been built, so we have more power over here as a result. Let's turn these guys on. Okay, so this is food. Let's construct the probe and find. No, we need ferrum, right? We need ferrum. We need to assemble it. First mine, then assemble, and then we're gonna need to build alloys out of it. In order to do that, we need steel, right? So we need a steel factory, but we don't have enough science in order to. Yeah, 45 it is. Okay. Yeah, finally. Investigate personal location. Let's see how my family, well, quotes family over here, was doing in these last days, because looks like nothing survived. Okay, game over. So we're not going to let that thing happen, right? Are we? So fleet, I want you to assemble alloys for now, because alloys is something that we need very much. Okay, let's speed this up. Right, find asteroids with iron deposits. Iron deposits it is. Let's go to the iron. There we go. We have iron. Okay, let's resume these guys. Finish the building. Now, I want you to repair the hull. Right, so the hull is being repaired, food is being produced. We are at 111%, which is really good. Now, he's gonna mine the iron, okay. And you are gonna have to investigate how to build a steel mill. Okay, we're building a steel mill right now. Okay, so we have found something. We need another solar panel. So here is the ferrum. We need the stockpile of ferrum, but first we need the solar panel. Yeah, we have the solar panel, and here we are, stockpiling ferrum. Great.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Science ship has completed the task. What do we have? We have found nothing but rubble. Okay.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Quest. Death, Earth, Sickness. Okay. Find and collect 500 cryopods. Agreed. Alright, so... batteries are going to be next, because there is no way we're going to survive without them. Okay. Cryonic pods. Right. Right, so we can build a steel mill now. Let's do this. I actually would like to build 2 of them, not 1. Okay, if we build this one over here and pause it now, and if we do it like this, can we build 2? We can. That's awesome. No, it doesn't fit. Meh. Right, let's do it this way then. Okay. Okay, the amount of space wasted is increasing, so it's like 1 line that I've wasted over here. But alright. I can still like put this one to good use by building some roads. Now this one is paused. We don't wanna go too high, too fast. And yeah. Okay, it appears that this space is wasted as well. Right, so bulwark. I need you. Right, for now. I need you to collect these resources. This is first, this is second, and this is third. Or actually no. We want these guys first. Okay. What we have investigated here, we have investigated the batteries. Yeah, let's do this. 1, 2.
A new request awaits your attention.
We're not unlocking anything for now, because we don't have enough people to do this, right? Right away, I'm not gonna do this because we don't have enough people. How many people does it require?
Resources available to mine.
40. So it requires 40 people, and how many are occupied right now? So it's okay, so we have some space here, but still, it's not a good time to do that, I think.
Administrator, we are picking up a Dolos emergency frequency broadcasting from the facility Outer Hope. Dolos protocol dictates that in the event of a major systems failure, administrators must contact the nearest Dolos site immediately. Outer Hope Station is likely to have both the materials and expertise required to repair the damage that the Vol engine has sustained.
Report to Dolos. Doesn't look like there is anyone alive around here. Okay, so we have enough polymers right now, so let's... investigate some more. electronics. Yeah, so he has collected all the electronics and everything. So let's put this one. Okay. Now gather remaining. Has been. Okay. So our sensors have detected the ocean. The ship is broken in two and isn't transmitting any signals. The face, whoever helps Dolos is an enemy of humanity, has been dubbed in large letters on the wreck of the Urshanabi. Mummified bodies have been attached to its hull. Okay, now this is a little bit of an overkill from side of humanity, I believe. I'm pretty sure that they didn't have this thing planned like this, so they didn't want to ruin Moon and then eventually, you know, Earth. That's not what they wanted, but okay. That's it. That's absolutely my opinion, guys. You are feel free to, like, you know, comment out any of your opinions on the comments here. I will read those. Okay, so alright, we have some food. We have some food that we can gather, but then we'll be absolutely taking the Pharaoh because of the fact that, yeah, we're producing it now. There we go.
A probe has completed its scan.
Okay. Now let's scan some more. Yeah.
A probe has completed its scan.
Okay, this one we'll turn it off. I think we have enough resources to resume the construction of the second steel mill. I understand that this looks like a little bit overkill, but no, it is not in the future until we upgrade the steel mill, and that's going to be for a while. We're gonna have to content ourselves with 2 steel mills. Okay. It's absolutely not mandatory, guys. Again, I'm passing this game, I'm playing this game the way I like it. I'm just demonstrating you guys how this thing works, actually. So you feel free to build anything you might want to. That's just how I'm used to play the game. Okay, let's investigate further. Okay, there is some pheromone here as well. Right.
A probe has completed its scan.
Yeah, pyramids do we have? Okay. Okay, probes.
A probe has completed its scan.
Okay, batteries done. Engine done. Still polymer factory. No, cryonics. This is the important part, cryonics. Then the polymer factory, that's also important. The rest can wait. Okay, probes. Ice, we don't need ice. the importance of the probes cannot be overstated. Okay, next.
A probe has completed its scan. A probe has completed its scan.
Okay, let's go to Venus. Okay, there's another planet, or whatever it is, over there. Let's take a look for that.
A science ship has arrived.
Okay,
at its
restart the assembly line. It looks like there is some factory that we have found on Venus. Let's restart the assembly line. I think that is a good way to go. See what it was producing at all. Factory on Venus. Do you understand how far in the future this game is in general? I mean, this is factories on Venus. Let's, you know, we have a Starbucks over there and Mercury. Okay, let's. Okay, let's. Another planet. Let's go. Can we build now? Okay, cryonics center. Do we build it now or later? I think now would be a good time. I mean, at least temporarily we can put this one over here. The cryonics center to revive some people before we can open the next sector. I think that is a good idea. Okay, and then this guy, maybe we can move him over here just for kicks, and then put another stockpile and then fill it up with the, what do they call them? Cryonic pods. Yeah, why not? We can do that. Right, and we're gonna turn it off for now because we have found really anyone for now. Let's okay, ice. We don't want ice. We want what? Okay, so there is some ferrum over here. What is the state of our batteries? 1.7
A science
cycles.
ship team has completed a task.
It's nearly not enough for any interstellar travel, so we're gonna put some more batteries over here. Yeah, 3 batteries over here.
A probe has completed its scan.
Closing this one, and like this, yeah. That's right, build some more batteries to make sure that we don't have a blackout next time we travel somewhere. Okay, let's switch it off, switch it on. Let's go here. No. This doesn't look good. There. Another planet. Okay. And finally, we got some crew over here and some signs. The headquarters of Black Market Society. Again, this The sole name spells danger. Seriously. Okay, number of inscriptions written by Oxulis. Speaks as now at the Neptune Hyperloop Station Taki and expresses regret over the fate of the station residents. Something bad happened to them. Okay, luxury does not lead to anything good. That's the lesson they want to teach us, okay? So be it. Noted. Let's collect the bodies, and let's collect this, and this one to the end. Let's go. Now, let's go to the Morgue, collect some signs, and do some probing. Do some probing over here, right? So this is what? Medium, okay. Okay, these batteries have been built and they're charging. Okay, so we're running low on space here. Polymer refinery, we're not gonna build it here because we clearly are running out of space in this sector. I don't want to do that. Let's connect this one to this. Okay, and this one over here. Okay, that's it. We have a square in the center of the sector, which is going to be basically for anything else we're gonna need down the road. Okay. Now let's probe some more. Okay, over here. And it looks like we're gonna need another solar panel. It's gonna take 15. And this one, 15. It's pretty cheap when it comes to polymers, for now at least.
A probe has completed its scan.
4.2, that's better. So we have 4.2 cycles before the station goes dark, if we're traveling. Okay. How much food are we producing? We're producing 111. 111% of production. I figure we can start with those guys' revival. So we're reviving some people over here.
A probe has completed its scan.
I mean, we're not nearly. We're not nearly close by resources here to start the second steel mill. I think that will improve as soon as we get the cryonic center running and more people on board. That way we can open another sector and move some non-essential personnel there. Okay. Right, so we have collected everything we could from Mercury. Let's go to the... Actually, what Mercury looks like these days. Oh my god, this is ash. Basically burned by solar radiation. Okay. This is what it looks like. Okay, debris field. Where's Mars? Mars. We didn't find Mars actually. For now. Okay, investigate the core of the structure, ruined dock, dense area of debris. Sounds like a good plan. Okay, more ferrum over here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna finish this chapter in this take here. Probably we're gonna overflow to the next title on the YouTube, because yeah, this is a little bit challenging here, so it's too much of things that you need to take care of. Too many things that you need to take care of. Okay, 95 to okay, stop it right there. That's it. We're done reviving people. Okay, so 94. We're good to go.
Probe has completed its scan.
Okay, so we're good to go with another sector. Let's override the logs. Let's override the logs here. Ice, we don't need ice. Okay, and there is another planet over here. Okay. Let's take a look at that.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, science ship team has completed a task. Okay, presence of human corpses. It was able to locate some salvageable resources. Okay. Core of the structure. Let's take a look at what they were doing in there. There are more probes. Let's go here. What is this? What is... Ferrum. Okay, Jupiter.
Science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, we have 79 and final one.
A probe has completed its scan. Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
A new request? This is clearly a glitch. Clearly a glitch, because there is no way we're gonna request more staff from Oshinabe, because Oshinabe is gone. It's not there. There's probably... It's not there anymore, guys.
An accident has occurred in the typhoon.
Optimally, okay. Let's shut this down. Okay, so I have shut the tech lab off to help with the working conditions. Now avoid the accidents, okay? That's me avoiding accidents. Breakdowns, accidents, okay? Right, now we need... That's it. Now this is where we pause it. And let's build some essential infrastructure. Not that we're gonna build it right away. First we need to clear the junk out of this place. Stockpile it so that we could build stuff. Right. Okay. So here we are. Now let's connect the roads to the resources so that we'll be able to salvage them. Alright, like this. Okay. Now let's go here as well. Okay. Not sure if I'm doing this thing correctly, but okay. There's no such thing as correct. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So... let's do it this way. Now we need to connect these guys as well. Okay. Okay. And let's connect this one as well. Okay. And now let's build the yeah. So maintenance temporarily over here. Now food, and then alloys over here. And let's put the mess hall in the center because it's by this sector sign. There's nothing space-wise that can be built over there. And let's put the houses. Yeah, we need houses. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, this is entirely... this should cover the needs for space. And now let's play it. So he should be able to reach everything right now. Okay, so these guys. Right, what do they want? Okay, acknowledged historical moment. Let's... okay, okay. Right, this one is collected. Okay, one building built. Let's put the medical as well here close. It's the maze that I've built, you know. I'm not road builder. That's clear right now, apparent. Okay. Okay, so we have all the essential problems solved. Well, not solved, of course, this is a mess, but not exactly solved, but looks like we are on track. So, a new sector has been opened, and here we are. prepared the infrastructure for food production, because apparently that's the problem that we're having right now. It's like 95.2% of food production is there, which is clearly not enough to accommodate the food demands of our people on the station.
Has
So
occurred in the tycoon.
and there are some accidents that start to happen, and despite the fact that everything is happy and optimal. Okay, let's resume the building of this one. Just to consume some alloys to clear the yard. Then I think that I'm gonna have to replace the buildings here. I'm gonna have to move them somewhere because this is no good. In terms of space, it like occupies something in the center, and I cannot place any other buildings around. So that's okay. 36 minus. What is happening? Okay, so it was a temporary state of affairs. Okay, now resume this one. So it's actually an important trick. You just first you place the building and then you're pausing it. If you're building multiple buildings, then you need to pause. Not that you need, you might want to pause the building of the other buildings and just let one of them finish, because otherwise it will go in, like, you know, delivering one alloy to one building, the other alloy to the other building, and as a result no buildings will be built. At least it will finish some of them, and then we'll move on to the next one. Okay, so there is the second building, and we have 85 still, so I think that we're gonna
A new request awaits your attention.
Okay, you guys are starving, which is no good. We need to share some food with this sector here. Let's share a little bit, so it's like 40 over here and 20 over here at least. Let's go. Sharing is caring. I told you to resolve starvation as soon as the food is available. Okay, so we're back to happy again. So the guys were starving. And now let's occupy some of them. This. Okay. 119%. Okay, we're good. We're in the clear. Right. Sector is clear. Now let's take a look at what is the... Okay, so for this sector, we are consuming more. So Sector 1 is supplying us as well, so we have some food stockpiled over here. Now we need to get out of this situation. We need to make it fully sustainable. Okay, let's build this. Now what else do we need to build? We need to build, clearly we need NEVA airlock. There's no way around it. And we clearly need the docking. No, docking bay we don't need, or do we need? No, docking bay is actually not. Okay, docking bay. Alright, docking bay is needed as well. So let's. And let's put this thing to pause so that only the most important stuff would get built first. Now we have 4 of these, and actually, you know what? This is not a bad place they have picked. I don't want to rebuild it just now. Okay, so this should be enough. Yeah.
An accident has occurred in the tycoon.
Or maybe not even like this way. Okay. And this way. This is for our space exploration needs. Let's clean this up. Yeah, that's it. This is where the homes are. This is where the... Okay, now let's share a little bit of alloys. Okay, this has to be 50 as well. Okay, so we have 45 more people, so we can resume reviving people. We are again at extra hours. Okay, let's...
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Indifference? That's such a
violent
lie.
strike has started on board the Tycoon.
That is a lie. I am not indifferent. I'm doing everything I can to help you guys thrive in the given conditions. In the present situation, so to speak. Let's resume the building over here. Okay, so hull is fixed. We can see that hull is being fixed despite the fact that we have 2 sectors open. That's good. Now, the batteries. We need more batteries in order to be able to fly around. Okay, are required for this sector. Okay, these guys are doing extra hours. 45 are available. Let's transfer 10 workers to Sector 2. Just to make sure that they're not doing any overtimes. And yeah.
Population transfer complete.
Okay, are you happy? Happy. Great. Now we still cannot launch the second still mill because of the fact that we are short of personnel as it is. So we need to revive more people. We need to revive more people. What about the batteries? Okay, we're still 4.7 over here. Now, happy. It requires 6, but 9 people to work. Do we have 9 people? We don't. 12 are in infirmary. It doesn't look like they're getting better. Any better at this point, so let's do some extra hours and explore a little bit more. debris field. Investigate. Huge damaged structures surrounded by arches that have detached from their central axis. Extreme signs of deterioration, structures covered in traces of explosive residue, collision impacts, and scarring from unknown weaponry. Okay, ruined assembly area. Let's take a look at what they were doing, what they were producing, basically. Or transporting, maybe. I don't know. Okay. I think I got it. Almost. Yeah! Let's go.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Okay, so we're done
A
with...
science ship team has completed a task.
Let's turn this off. Okay, so we have 40 guys. Turn this one off for now. Okay, so we can now launch. Okay, second steel mill. Let's go. Parallel processing at its best. No active probe launcher, okay. 153 available and 6 are injured. Okay, so I will have to wait. How many? 9 people we need. Okay, so I'm gonna have to wait for them to recover and then I will launch the probe launcher. Okay, Bulwark. Bulwark, I want you to first take care of the people that we have in the cryonic pods and then take care about everything else. $5.4, okay, so we're gonna need much more houses. So this is going to be it. We have enough space here. Let's move this guy. Move the cryonics to some other place. Okay, population. And we're gonna put the cryonic center over here. Yeah, exactly. Fits so well. Right?
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Okay, resources. 1, 2. Okay, so it's gonna transfer all the cryonic pods to the sector 2, so that we would be able to revive them here, where we have enough spare space to accommodate them. That's great. Awesome. And we have enough, you know, food production plants. Now, move those guys. The electronics. Okay. Okay, let's turn this one on. Okay. Even with the second steel mill, I'm still short on alloys when it comes to building a new sector. So you see, everything is built slowly as we get resources, so... Okay. Oh, and we're running on extra hours. That's not good. Overtimes are bad. Nobody likes overtimes. Right. Okay. Okay, we need 15 people to do this. Okay, and here you're gonna move the cryonic pods that we have found to some other place. Okay, so let's do some extra hours and launch the probe. Yeah.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
So we have 25 people here, and it looks like I will have to like improvise a little bit. So let's shut this down, turn this thing on, and start reviving guys. Yeah, so we are...
A science ship team has completed a task.
We're gonna sacrifice a little bit of the hull Maybe that was a bad idea to have all the alloys transferred to the other sector. Maybe 50 would be enough to feed the hull repairs and have enough people revived. Okay, we're gonna move more bodies. No, well, not bodies, the cryonic pods, but in the simplest language, those are bodies, really. If you take a look over here, they're not bodies, they're capsules, you can see. So it's like cryonic pod.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
And your request, fix this thing, please. Okay, so we have problems with the food. Let's start the insect farm. And we have 107, super. Now let's turn this thing off. Why the guys are so negative? Okay, but I'm reviving them, no? From having -1 from having more unopened cryonic pods in the crew than the crew in the sector. I'm working on it. Okay, so we can turn on the hull repairs. Okay, food fixed. Revival is ongoing over there. We have some spare space over here. Okay, we're good. Now let's see. Okay, so how many people does it need? It needs 30 people. Okay, so we're gonna have to wait before we do any other investigations, but let's take a look. We have 7. Okay, 7. And over here we need 9. So if I turn this on, we will go into overdrive again. No. This thing. Food is also needed. There's no way I can shut down anything here. So it's essential. Let's go to the... Okay, do we have any... okay. Do we have any planets left? Appears to be the case. So here is another planet that we might want to visit. There is Mars. We found Mars. Okay. Leave the debris fields, collect the science, and move on to the next planet here. Move on. Now we have some of those resources that we want on board our station. Okay, so we need to collect all of that And then we're gonna resume collecting ferrum. Okay, we have
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
small shortage of ferrum here. So it's like... We have collected all of it. Okay, so we have collected all of the people. We're reviving here. Okay, at this point we have still enough food produced. Okay. We have stored enough electronics. Mars. Okay, use those clearance codes to access the complex.
An accident has occurred in the Typhoon. A science ship team has completed a task.
There was some... Wait, it's over here somewhere, right? No. It's... Yeah. There. Okay. Okay, code. The codes briefly reactivated base defense systems due to facility state that fortunately overloaded. They fortunately overloaded, and they are now all offline. The team of Hanado did not suffer any losses. That's good. Now, full sweep of the facility. How many people do we have? Okay, 20. Now we need to move at least 20 workers to Sector 1 because of the fact that over here the guys are working overtime.
A probe has completed its scan. Population transfer complete.
Okay, optimal? Optimal. Super. I have everything optimal.
Team has completed a task.
Let's do some sciencing. First scouting, then sciencing. Mars. Okay. The operation was a success. The team of Hanado was able to recover a large amount of resources. Regretfully, a few crew members were lost during the process. Deviating from the standard resource extraction protocols, their unauthorized actions caused the collapse of the retaining wall. Sand flooded the facility and caused their subsequent asphyxiation. Man, this is bad. Their memory will be honored. Their breach of protocol denounced. That's a good thing. Nobody needs to know that. Okay. Come back because of the fact that we have 2 missing crew. We need to replenish and then come back to the other investigations. Okay.
A probe has completed its scan.
Saturn, Neptune. Okay, still 100. So we're still at 100% of food production, which is good. We have enough. And the whole integrity is at 100%, which is even better. And crew trusts me. Well, of course, on behalf of everything that we have done so far, there is no reason for them not to trust me. At this point, at least. In the future, I might end up in some not so great situations that they will, like, decide to not trust, to trust me less, but right now, we're fine. Okay.
An accident has occurred in the tycoon.
Okay, how many people do you have in here? Okay, let's transfer 20 more because we need a tech lab. Only workers.
Probe has completed its scan.
We need a tech lab running. Yeah, you're
A
at
science
extra
ship
hours.
has arrived at its destination.
Science ship has arrived at its destination. Make contact.
Population transfer complete.
Okay, so we can launch the tech lab. Okay. Batteries, refineries. Let's investigate memorials first. Then move on to electronics factory. Yeah, that's... Alternative Life Center is good, but it takes quite a bit of a workforce, so I don't want to use it at this point. Optimal. Yeah, that's fine, you replenished.
A science ship team has completed a task.
81%. Why? Ah, because of the fact that we have... Can we start this? Okay, we can. Okay, 105. Good. Let's connect this. Maintenance. Okay, it doesn't fit in here. The insect farm does not fit in here.
Happy New Year, Administrator.
Okay, let's build two more. And turn them off. Right, as a reserve. If it's actually required, I will fire them up as well. Okay, we're optimal. Okay. Saturn. After receiving no response to communication attempts, the team landed the Hanado and advanced towards the complex. Security protocols in place. The defenses activated briefly and fired on the team. Fortunately, there seems to have been little remaining power and they quickly shut down. Entering the complex, the team were attacked by strange animals. Strange animals, Jesus, I mean, a freaking zoo. Recorded footage from the mission shows on emaciated Simon Amalgam. The team repelled the attack with improvised weapons, and the creatures retreated. Unfortunately, no samples could be recovered. Venturing further into the complex, unsettling works of art and esoteric writing were discovered. Although the station is still pressurized, progress was made difficult due to the lack of any artificial gravity. In addition, a giant fungus, strange animals. I mean, what is this? A giant fungus has spread throughout the complex, releasing huge volumes of spores into the local atmosphere. Okay. Within what appears to be the main entrance hall, a bronze statue of Marduk Council member Giovanni Battista has been erected. I knew that this guy was up to no good from the start. Inconsistencies in the report from different members of the exploration team suggest that recorded information may not be entirely accurate. Any conclusions drawn must be discounted. Artificial intelligence might not be that good in knowing people. Yeah, so this Giovanni Battista guy is a bad guy, as it turns out. And yet he was the first one to welcome me on board the ship. That is what? Okay, send team deeper into the station. Let's go. Where is my probe?
A probe has completed its scan.
Okay, so we have problem with the food apparently. Or maybe that's something that they make up because we have less food. That's true. Okay, stop reviving people and start working over here, I think. Okay, so we can start both of them.
An accident has occurred.
Right,
in the
109,
typhoon.
and let's start sharing food because it looks like we have a problem on this front. Let's make it
A
50-50.
ship team has completed a task.
We might have a problem in Sector 1 when it comes to food, and Sector 2 can help us out with this situation. We're doing extra hours. Why again? Because they are injured in the sector. Okay. Saturn. Venturing deeper within, the team of Hanadu has reached a construction site deserted and almost entirely frozen. Several possible storage areas have been identified, but are blocked by ice. The team could try to break through the ice and restart the station's heating systems in an attempt to thaw out the complex. In one of the storage areas, through the transparency of ice, a preserved corpse can be seen. Okay, so what are we doing? We are not restarting station's heating systems. Why? Because of the fact that there were guns that were automatically firing on the personnel, right? On anyone approaching the station. So we don't want to do that. We want to break through the ice. Let's hope that everybody will be alright. So, okay, we can resume reviving people. Okay, 100 and... Okay, so there is like 100 of alloys over here, plus or minus, and we are producing more than we need. This is great. Okay, bulwark. We have 3,000 something and one polymer. What about batteries? Okay, batteries are still good.
An accident has occurred in the typhoon.
Workshop has broken down. Nice. As I understood it, this guy here does all the work, right? And building and repairing stuff, so yeah. You're not allowed to break down. You're the last thing that should break down on this ship. So it's like 100 people that we need. Over here, and we have 116 apparently, so this is great. I mean, this UI is really great. They have really thought everything through. I mean, it's so easy and so comfortable to reach any option here. I mean, you hover your mouse over this indication here, it gives you a direct, you know, total report for each and every station and sector. I mean, this is great. This is really great. Okay. So, Hanado team recovered a number of valuable resources via biometric data sampling. They identified the preserved corpse as that of Auxilis, the administrator of the Neptune's Hyperloop Station Thaki. Neptune. Okay, so next we're going to Neptune. Okay. The body was found with a handwritten letter of farewell and apology to the inhabitants of the Tayaki station, and appears to be unfinished. I mean, there's nothing to be sorry about. That the guys chose this kind of life, right? Eventually that kind of life would, you know, bear fruit. Not in a positive meaning, right? So if you don't think about the future stops thinking about you. And as a result, you're getting excluded out of that future. Right. So that's enough philosophy. Let's move. No active probe launcher. Okay, probe launch. Right. Okay, Hanado can move on to Neptune. Take a look at what we have there. It looks like we scavenged pretty much every resource that we have in our disposal here. Probably we need to visit the Outer Hope before any more investigations, but let's take a look at... Yeah, some ferrum, some hydrogen, silicon that we don't need. Yeah, but we might need some carbon. Yeah, so let's...
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Okay. Use Auxilius biometric data to open the sealed room. That's what we're gonna do. We have a problem with accommodations in the sector too, so let's build some more homes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. Yeah, that's it. And let's remove this one. That's it.
A probe has completed its scan.
Pause. I said pause. Oh yeah, 3 houses will be enough, but the rest of it will rest until we will need more.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
We're working on extra hours in here. It's not great.
Timeship team has completed a task.
Okay, so we don't have any science in here left. Okay, the room's security systems were designed to read biometric data. The doors were set to only open for auxiliaries. Inside the room there were large quantities of resources necessary for the survival of the station's residents. Security protocol have been put in place in anticipation of the staff revolt. Alright. What is this place in general? Our communication systems have detected faint signals transmitting from what appears to be an old luxury station on Triton. Transmission analysis pulled a few data fragments encoded within the signals. They mentioned public disorder, food supply problems, and frequently referenced the name Olixus. Transmission from the Hanados team. Tayaka station has been almost entirely dismantled. The few areas left suggest that those who lived here were swimming in opulence. The place is huge. We have found a sealed room protected by heavily armored blast doors. Dents in the doors. Metal suggests that others have unsuccessfully tried to gain entry. Gustav Koing recommends the use of explosives. Given the state of the station, I myself think this is a bad idea. Okay. So we have used Auxiliary's biometric data to open the room, and as a result we have some resources to scavenge. Okay. Right, let's... Right, so we don't need the probe anymore. It has done its job well. What do we have in here? In here we have peace, apparently. So let's collect all the resources that we might want to collect. Bodies especially. Well, cryonic pods especially. Okay. Do we stand for the ferrum? Okay, ferrum is not enough, nearly not enough. So it's... We have a lot to...
An accident has occurred in the Typhoon.
Like scavenge. The problem is that I have only one cargo ship that collects random resources here and there. Because we need the fresh staff, that's why we need to switch him over from one resource to another, which is not exactly... We have a docking station over here. I can build another ship, cargo ship. Actually, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's put that on hold for now. Okay, so we have factories, right? So we can do the steel mill and polymer refinery. Polymer refinery sounds like a good idea. So it perfectly fits over here. Okay. That's right. Let's turn it off for now because... Yeah. And then we need two guys that will supply him. Well, two guys. Two guys have to reside on the other side of the sector, so... Okay, so we're gonna... This is going to be polymers, and this is going to be carbon, right? Well, actually, no. This looks great. Where do we stand for the food? 102%. Okay, so for now we can suspend the revival. Okay, let's share some polymers because we need ships. Okay, so 60 over here would be enough. And houses are built. The housing problem is resolved, and yeah, it doesn't fit in here. But it does fit here, so
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
okay, and let's share some of those. Turn on the docking station. Create a cargo ship. Actually, 2 cargo ships. Yeah, 2 cargo ships would be good. Two cargo ships and 1 mining ship. Yeah, docking by London. I'm always fond of the names that gives to the stations. I mean, what is this? Hong Kong. Okay, so this station is Hong Kong. This one is London. I mean, it's fun. I mean, they collected those names throughout the world, and yeah, from different languages and cultures. It's great. It symbolizes something. So people from all over the world are on the station.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Okay, so there's Dakar, right? So Dakar is going to be busy collecting carbon and people, right? Now, one of them will be doing carbon, the other one will be...
A new request awaits your attention.
Yeah, super. So one of them will be dragging the cryopods, the other one will be carrying carbon, because those are the 2 factories that we have in this sector. Great. Okay, and then you can get busy. In the mining ship. Pride. Pride, let's assign Pride to some carbon. Okay, and over here let's switch the electronics. So let's transfer some of the electronics to the sector 2. Okay, so this one is for electronics for now. I want you to move one of the electronics to this sector here so that we could build a... What is this? Genetic Conatus Memorial, yeah. Right, so we're done. Let's turn off this transfer thingy and
The crew's trust in your leadership.
ah,
is
that's
gone.
not good. That's so not good.
Power supply overloaded.
I forgot about the power supply.
Restored.
Okay, so how are we gonna deal with this power situation? First, I need to turn something off to have reserve, right? So how much power does it take? It takes exactly 5. So we can just switch the carbon over here on and turn this one on. So this will allow us to produce more polymers, which we will then use for the station power supply. Yeah, great. Right, so
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
maybe we should move the ship somewhere close to Venus so that we could harvest all those. Okay, let's go to the asteroid belt. Yeah, let's move the station to the Venus at first available opportunity. First we will need to produce more power. That's what we're gonna do.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon. A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Maybe I should... Okay, and create a new cargo ship. Alright, this way I will be able to... get the Pharaoh quicker from farther away. Cornucopia. That's a name. Okay. Right. Okay, it looks like we have enough of... what? Switch this off. We have enough of polymers in order to build another solar panel. Okay. 30-30, okay. Batteries, almighty batteries, that keep us warm and alive while we have no power. Right. Okay, so the power situation has been remediated. We still have some cryonic pods left around, which I haven't pounded. Dismantle part of the facility. And let's move the station. Okay, so it's 4.3. Should be fine. 2.1. Let's go. waiting for it. Okay. Okay, making a circle around Venus. Okay, so we have stopped. Okay, we're back online. So this is
A
Venus.
science
This is what
ship
it looks
team
like.
has completed a task. An accident has occurred
What
in the
accident?
typhoon.
What accident? Where? We have too many hospitalized crews. That is not good. Right, let's finish building these buildings. Apartments for everyone. Now that we have resolved our ferrum situation, now we're receiving more than we can consume, and this is great. This is awesome, I would say. Let's take a look at the asteroid belt. Okay, matching the character of Marduk Council member Philip Stanford, meticulously organized resource packets were found in the facility's storage area. They have been prepared for the extraction. Great. So the guys knew, apparently, that somebody will come back and pick them up. Okay, so let's see. Do we have any resources around here left? No, apparently some more carbon, but I saw some carbon. Where is it? Somewhere around. Again. Where are you? Yeah, there it is. No active probe launcher. Okay. Probe launcher, please. Right, so it's running now. Let's. Okay, there. More carbon. Here we are. Carbon, yeah, that's... We have enough carbon and polymers to install another solar panel in place.
Probe has completed its scan.
I think it's a high time to do that because the next stage will be we'll be creating another sector, yet another sector. It doesn't look like we have enough science here to upgrade anything, so we're still at the electronics factories. So we have batteries, steel mill, polymer refinery, electronic factory. We have memorials, and we have cryonics factory. A cryonics center. Now we need to go to the alternative life center after the electronics factory. Can I turn this thing on? Okay. I can, but the guys will be complaining again. They will be complaining about the fact that they're doing extra hours. So it's like 6 guys that we need. We can move 10 guys from here to sector 1. Let's go.
Accident has occurred in the typhoon.
No.
Population transfer complete.
Okay. And then sector 1. One guy appears to be homeless. Let's remedy that situation, shall we? Probably can do it this way. Okay. is this population. Then there is a house. Super. There is the house for you. Just for you. You have the entire block built just for you. So you will be fine in there, I think. There will be lots of spare space over there. Electronics factory, and now we need to go to the Alternative Life Center. Although we don't have enough science, I think it would be good to pre-research it and leave it out there. Okay, let's move to Outer Hope. Alright. So we almost arrived to the Outer Hope. Now we are at the orbit of Venus. Well, soon we'll have to move our station further to Mars, probably. Gonna take a look at what Mars looks like. You see the Venus, it's a gas giant apparently. So let's take a look. No, it's terrestrial. Okay. Okay. So it's terrestrial. It has like mean surface temperature 464 degrees. I don't wanna live in there. Okay, and we had a facility over here which is depleted. Okay.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Okay. Search the battlefield. We're still missing some of the cryonic pods over here, so we have like 40 cryonic pods remaining out there somewhere. Not sure where they can be found. If we take a look at the fleet, looks like we're pretty much at the standby on Sector 2.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
And everything has been scavenged and mined. So are we still good in here? Okay, so we have built this Genetic Commanders Memorial, and maybe we should build one here as well, just to keep the guys happy. Yeah, so the houses are over here, so I think I might need to build it here. Yeah, let's do it.
A science ship team has completed a task.
A science ship team has completed a task. Okay. Wait a sec, maybe those are the 40 guys that I haven't collected. If I put some additional maintenance guys, not the maintenance but the stockpile guys, over here, and if I assign them to the cryonic pods, maybe that will fix the problem. Because I don't see any more cryonic pods lying around in this system at least. Maybe if we offload them, it will solve the problem. No, it doesn't solve the problem. We're still 40 cryonic pods short.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Okay, so we're still good. No, so there will have to be 40 more cryonic pods figured out somewhere. Okay, Outer Hope. The battle seems to have made up of multiple engagements with debris from the conflicts, mostly consisting of wrecked shuttles. Some of these destroyed ships bear the insignia of the UN, though the majority carry the Dolus emblems. Sophisticated weapon systems were also identified among the wreckage, bearing the acronym BMS. The Hanados team was able to salvage some resources from the debris. Okay, search the Outer Hope station. Maybe actually that is the place where we can find the okay, those missing 40 cryonic pods. We don't need them anyway. I mean, we are fully stocked on personnel, so we have 2 sectors running, and we have a little bit more people. 86 non-workers we have. Okay, over here we have 38 non-workers. Let's move those non-workers. 38, right? Right. 38. Let's non-workers. Let's move them to Sector 2 because they're occupying space and doing nothing.
A science ship team has completed a task.
We'll find some uses for those guys as well. And we have enough
Population
apartments here.
transfer complete.
Okay, so only workers in the sector 1, and only non-workers in Sector 2. So we have non-workers 124. Alright then, so be it. I wonder what those non-workers are doing in space. I mean, if you are in space, you need to work, right? That's the main purpose of being in space. 50, there, we found them.
Your attention.
Outer Hope lies in ruins. Many embalmed bodies were found in the remains of the station, deliberately arranged in a spiral-like pattern. Great care and attention seem to have been paid to those bodies. The Hanado's team traced the emergency broadcast, and after clearing away several tons of debris, I mean 5 guys, several tons of debris, how did they manage to do that? Discovered a hidden room buried beneath the detritus. The room was sealed with an automatic lock that requested Tycoon identification codes. So they were expecting us. They were actually expecting us on the station. I mean, hundreds of thousands of years later. Upon entering the codes, a brief message flashed across the input screen. The truth is the story that best resists reality. I mean, that is a little bit cumbersome. I mean, truth is a story, the story that best resists reality. I mean, inside, the team found the Outer Hope's black box, a number of resources, and a data log from Rabia Nikonde. Oh, that's the woman that we contacted that actually was not very happy to hear us, to see us. That's the woman. Okay, it contained the following message. Administrator, you carry with you what the echo of the future allowed us to create. Self-similar space will reveal the pattern. Okay, so that's a little bit sad, but alright. That's the only message you wanted to leave right before your demise. I mean, that's okay. I'm not the scientist myself, but okay, if that's the message you want to send us, so be it. The black box's data can be analyzed using Tycoon's tech lab. Okay. Dismantle the other. No, let's leave the Outer Hope. Jesus, dismantle. Why would we dismantle this? Okay. No, we can actually. Yeah, that's it. So the first sector is going to receive the electronics from there. Sector 2 will receive the embalmed bodies, or so they call it. Okay, tutorial food.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Water, farm fields. Yeah, but in order to get to the farm fields, I need to research them first, right? So I don't have enough science to do that.
New upgrades are available for research.
Thank you very much. Now, first thing I want to do is, well, colonization center. That's probably a good way to go, but first I need to read the crew quarters. Let's do the optimized crew quarters, which allow us to have more people in one building. Okay, acknowledged. So now next thing we're gonna investigate the Outer Hope black box. And then we're going to where we're going. We're going to Uranus. Or yeah, probably Uranus. Or maybe no. Don't know. Well, the time will show. Yes. Okay, so now let's rebuild the stuff. Okay, so optimized quarters are a little bit bigger, so we have some reserve here, so let's upgrade. Good. Okay, that's one optimized quarter.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
What is the request? Let's take a look. Okay, Administrator, the black box's data has provided some useful information. A Dulles facility has been located, hidden in the atmosphere of the Jupiter. Officially designed Hephaestus. The site was used to develop a new type of wall engine. It's also accommodated the construction of a Taurus-class superstructure, known to Dulles as the Protagoras. This iteration on the Tycoon was sent on a mission to seek out the habitable exoplanet Remus, where the last survivors of Earth could establish a new home. Despite the damage done to the Outer Hope, the station was still able to later receive a distress signal from Protagoras with the wall jump coordinates encoded, indicating the ship's last presumed location. Great, so now we know where to go.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Okay. Let's move to Jupiter. Or maybe, no, let's first move to Uranus and then... We actually finished the chapter 1. Well, looks like it, because we have only one task remaining. Okay. Okay, this one is finished.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Okay.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Okay, again, some accident. That's not so critical. Okay.
accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Okay, so we're doing extra hours over here. We can turn the tech lab factory off now. Looks like we're still upgrading the apartments into Sector 2. We'll move on to the Sector 1 and upgrade the apartments there as well. Because as I understand it, those are better apartments. Not only from the quantity perspective, but from the, you know, comfort perspective. Yeah, I'm right. So it's like +2 from people living mostly in optimized quarters. So every time you upgrade the quarters, you get +1 to the, well, I would say karma, administrator karma, something like that. People trust you better if you put them into the proper accommodations.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Okay, so 330. We have more apartments than we have people. And this is great because we have still about 200 people frozen in the boxes, or cryonic pods, what they call them. So the power consumption is increased and the battery size is no longer enough. Let's build some batteries. Additional batteries. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. We're done. Looks like we have enough of ferrum and alloys. And out there in the field we still have 2000 something of alloys, so we can still build stuff. Okay. The third battery. The third battery, I cannot build it over here. So it will never get built because there is no access to it. And that's not a good thing. Let's remove this. Maybe put one battery over here and then connect it to the... Yeah, that's it. So it's gonna be like this. Some space wasted, but that's not such a big problem. Okay, and let's remove these apartments as well. Rate them. Okay, and we're still good. So no homeless people over here, even though I have destroyed 6 buildings. So we're good. Okay, and over here we have 5.9. Great. Here we have 4. Okay. Let's rebuild some of these ones as well. Okay. Okay. Okay, now we see that after I dismantled 4 buildings, I got 8 homeless. That's gonna go away as soon as I build a new building, so finish building the new buildings.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Okay, stop. We have homelessness again. Okay, let's engage the second alloy stockpile. That will make things go faster. Right. And after we will finish building these, maybe we can dismantle all these buildings. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so it's 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 50 people. Okay, over here we have 30. But no, we cannot dismantle all of them. We cannot. Still have to have these apartments running. Okay, so it's finishing right now. We're gonna have to upgrade. Let's remove these roads and probably build a new house over here. So it's, yeah, like this. Okay, 20. Okay, 80 as a reserve, so it's like 15, 30, 60, and then there will be, okay, so these 4 houses can go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one as well. If I'm not mistaken, I might be mistaken. No, that's it. Okay, and these roads can be cleared. These roads can be cleared. We can remove this, and here we are. We have more space now. Alright, so we have upgraded all of the apartments that we have. And as a result, we have recovered some precious space. In this sector at least. So, and over here. So it's like +2 over here and +2 over there. Okay, awesome. Now, battery packs still have some
An accident has
power
occurred in the
deficiency,
typhoon.
but it's not such a big problem at this point. What do you mean 91? Oh, okay, so we have an accident. Okay, so you can see that over here we have consumed everything. All the ferrum that we have. So let's move closer to Mars, probably. Yeah, we have enough power to make this trip without power outage, so let's go. Let's take a look at where we're flying. Okay, Venus, goodbye. We're going to our next stop, which is... what is it? It's Mars. Okay. Farther and farther and farther away. That's it. Goodbye. Wonder what Mars looks like up close. We've already seen that Mercury is basically ash. Burned to hell. Mars should be a little bit more juicy. Let's take a look. Okay, let's speed things up a little bit. It won't hurt. Okay, so engines have been shut down. There is Mars. Boy, this is beautiful. You see the fog that is around the edges of the planet. Well, it's not the edge technically; it's a circle, but over here, this side it looks beautiful. And the sun, still shining. One thing that we managed not to ruin. I mean humanity. Okay. So what else do we need to build? Let's get that guy where it belongs. Okay, 8. Now let's move this guy, the workshop, somewhere here. Okay, let's build the batteries. More batteries. Let's put them over here because 5 is a number and we need to stick to it. by 5 I mean the cycles of backup power. So these guys should be high. So the longer you travel, the longer it takes to get from point A to point B, the more cycles it will take. So basically, cycle is a unit of measurement. So it's 24 hours. Let's assume it's 24 hours. So if the power goes down in one of the sectors, things start to break down. We don't want to do that, right? So we want to have as many cycles of backup power as we can. Well, not ultimately. So of course we should not build a sector filled with batteries, apparently. But yeah, we should keep that number pretty high up. Okay, and everybody's on standby. Okay, so we can research something. Okay, so we have cryonics memorials, outer black box. We have done this. Oh, wait. So what next are we gonna be investigating? Crop farm? No, too early. I think colonization center is what I want to have. It's like 5 science. There's no way I'm gonna finish researching that in this chapter, so we've done all the researches we could. Then exhausted our immediate science number. Okay, let's speed things up. Right. Okay, cut down the tree. No way, we're not cutting anything. Our instruments have recorded abnormal thermal activity on Uranus. At this distance, we're unable to deduce its nature or source. Control, are you receiving us? We have found a tree. It seems impossible in such an environment. I've never seen anything like it. It's like breathtaking. The tree sheds its leaves quite rapidly, but they reform almost instantly, crystallizing from branches. The root structure appears to sink deep into the planet. I hope you are receiving our images, as this feels like a fever dream. Carry out ecological analysis. Alright, we're not cutting down anything. It's a living thing in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's actually a surprise that we have at least something left breathing, living in our solar system, given the magnitude of events that took place right after our takeoff. Okay, let's finish these buildings here.
A science ship team has completed a task. An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Maybe we can upgrade one more solar panel, even though we have half of it. Now that we have some spare resources, maybe we could put them to the good use. So buildings are almost finished here, so we have... Okay. Okay, and the lights are still on, which is good. Okay, we have finished our research on Uranus. Let's take a look. After analysis of various samples, the tree appears to be almost entirely edible. Its roots, leaves and fruit can all be eaten. RNA sampling suggests that the tree is the result of the extensive bioengineering experimentation. It is unknown how it was germinated here, or who is responsible for this feat. Okay, harvest edible elements of the tree. Yeah. You want to eat? Go ahead, eat. But we're not killing it. Okay, 250 still. I think maybe we could open another sector. Yeah, we're in good standing to open another sector. Okay, so it needs 40 people. We have 123. Well,
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
yeah, I don't know. It's not gonna fix the
A
problem,
science ship
right?
team has completed a task.
So we will still require to produce more food. Food production will still be in place. I don't know. I'm thinking right now, maybe I should open another sector, or not. Third sector might be a good idea, but still we have like not enough manpower to keep this whole facility running. Maybe I can shut down this. Yeah, and then, yeah, then we have it. Then we have it. We have like, right, maybe, no, later, not now, definitely not. Let's finish this chapter, move on to the next one, and then in the next video you will see how we were doing it in chapter 2. Okay, leave Uranus, do not touch it. Okay, maybe we can like gather some food supplies. Then switch back to the people, although I don't think that we'll find many more. Okay, can we move to the Jupiter? Yeah, 3.9, and we have here 6.9 and 7.6. Okay. That is good ferrum here, but I don't think that we need much more since we're not opening another sector here. We have more than enough. So let's move to the Jupiter. Okay, let's go. Goodbye, Mars. Where is he? Okay, there's Mars. Bye. Moon. There's the moon. Whatever happened to it? Okay, so we are at Jupiter. Beautiful. I wonder whether Jupiter or any other planet, I mean, it looks the same from the telescope. And we could take a look at the pictures, but good job, devs. Really, sincerely, good job. I mean, it's like an encyclopedia.
An accident has
Really.
occurred in the tycoon.
It's cosmic encyclopedia. You can take a look at any planet over here. You can
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
read about the planet you're orbiting currently. So it's like this. So it's a good job, guys. Well done. Okay, so the coordinates recovered from the black box of the Outer Hope have allowed us to successfully locate Hephaestus' construction facility on Jupiter. Using the encrypted channels and Dolus communication protocols found on the Outer Hope to access the Hephaestus site seems to have woken the residents. PA diagnostics revealed that prior to the failure of the site's data archiving systems, the facility had been inactive for several decades. Strangely, the industrial zone is currently powered and operational. Okay. Investigate the industrial zone.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay. We have reached the automated construction site which, despite its age, is still in good working condition. Although the Dolus technology here is recognizable, it is much more advanced than what we have on board Tycoon. In the control room for the site, we came across the mausoleum dedicated to Lara Fraus. The resident PA identified us as Dolus personnel and granted access to data records. These confirmed that Hephaestus site was used to construct in-house advanced prototype of the wall engine, codenamed IXION. An engine of this type is currently moored to an AKP structure with a harness link. Our engineers say one of our mining ships could tow this. Attaching the IXION engine to the Tycoon will restore our wall jump capabilities. And we have 200 bodies again. I mean... Okay. Take them all. I want all the people that we can find around here. Better be safe than sorry. That's what I was preparing myself for. Okay, so we have exactly 200 apartments here, but nowhere near enough food production to accommodate them. So let's keep them asleep for now. And then, once we reach chapter 2, I'll wake them up. Apparently in the chapter 2 we'll have more people. Much more people to recover, but yeah. We'll advance, apparently. So...
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay. The extraction procedure was a success. Hephaestus PA helped us during the operation. She may try to contact the Tycoon directly. May we follow the similar pattern. Prepare IXION for the Tycoon connection. we go about the science? Okay, so we still have 55, and that's pretty much enough. So we clearly can
An
investigate.
accident has occurred in the Typhoon. A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay. Collecting science. Okay, working together, the crew of the Tycoon and the team Hanado have prepared the IXION for the connection. Final attachment protocols can be initiated via EVA airlock. Dismantle surplus equipment at the Hephaestus site. Okay, so there's a PA, a living PA, computer or not, living still in there, and you want to dismantle it to leave that thing naked. No way, we're not doing this. The PA has helped us, right? Right, so why should we kill him? Right. Incoming transmission.
Administrator, we have received a transmission from the Hephaestus PA, Olympia.
Let's listen.
Tycoon, IXION is now in orbit and ready for installation. You are not designed to calculate your own vol coordinates. IXION will only permit you to use previously generated coordinates or to follow the vol signatures of others that have crossed self-similar space. To make your existence worthwhile, you will need to find the coordinates of the exoplanet that Protagoras is looking for, Remus. Vanya was right about the echoes of the future. I bestow upon you this miracle, and with it, release myself so that I may embrace the sleep that was stolen from me.
Rest easy. Here we go. Right, so we can install the... Okay. Now resources allocation, and we need more electronics. Going. Right. Okay, colonization.
Administrator, a new request
Awaits your attention. Okay, so we need to put the colonization to the side over here.
Administrator, we are ready to follow the traces of the Protagoras through self-similar space using the frequencies recovered from Outer Hope's black box. Vol systems have been adapted for the new IXION-class engine. The Tycoon is now fully equipped to pursue our main objective, ensure humanity's survival by finding the habitable exoplanet named Remus.
Okay. Need 4 of these guys. Exactly 4. Okay, so let's move this. Move it. Damn it, where are you? Ah, okay, so it has consumed it already, okay. Right. And what was your request? The high protocols are online, stamper checks have been passed, the IXION engine is fully integrated with the Tycoon systems, and we're ready for ignition. Wall jump coordinates can only be generated by computational machinery utilizing Frau's Tycoons, a particle found in self-similar space. These calculations are one of the most valuable and best kept secrets of Dolus. Administrator, we have the jump coordinates to reach the last known location of Protagoras. Okay? Right. but we're not doing any colonization until I upgrade this. It needs a lot of electronics, which we don't want to do at this point. We still don't have the electronics factory, so optimal, happy, everyone is happy, everything is done, and so far here we are. So the chapter 1 is finished. We haven't utilized all of the resources that we have lying around, and we still can stay in here for like prolonged, extended periods of time, but we don't want to do this because we have actually figured this whole thing out. The tech lab does not produce enough science for us to upgrade anything in the foreseeable future, so yeah. Let's jump to the chapter 4. To the chapter 4, Jesus. Chapter 2. Yeah, let's go.
Charge. In accordance with Ralph Stanford procedures, all ships must return to the Tycoon before Volt Jump initiation. Engine ready.
Let's go.
Full jump complete. Running preliminary diagnostics. Severe hull damage has been detected following self-similar traversal. Hypothesis: each vol jump causes irreversible damage to the Tycoon structure. Predictive modeling suggests that 4 more vol jumps are possible before the Tycoon breaks apart. New mission objective established. The Protagoras possesses coordinates of the habitable exoplanet Venus. We must find the Protagoras in order to reach our destination.
Right, this is where we stop for now. Jesus, this is beautiful. I mean, look at this. It's like Aurora Borealis right in the sky, around the planet. Of course I know it's not, but it's so beautiful, Jesus. Man, devs made such a great game. Okay, so this is where we stop, and I'm gonna continue with the chapter 2 in the next video. Thank you everyone for watching, and see you later.